We're back up.
Yeah, it's
And
true.
better than ever.
Well, we'll cover all that because we got a lot to talk about tonight. Tonight's going to be
I
a
don't
big...
have much time at all. I have 10 minutes.
What are you talking
And
about?
It's 10 after 5.
Why do you got 10 minutes?
Because I have to go to a Sweet 16.
You do not. Come on.
I do.
We
What-
seriously do.
What are you Hi, Trish.
Hi.
How you doing?
Just fantastic.
Why do you have to go to a... What are you talking about?
Because his family hates us.
Well, if you hate someone, let me tell you something. If you hate somebody, you invite them to a family party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On Staten Island.
On a Friday night.
You're out of your
In the
mind.
rain.
So don't go.
And possibly snow.
Don't go.
I have to go.
Why do you have to go?
My mother told me I have to go.
You can get in an accident. Just tell her you got in an accident. No, I'm not even trying to...
They crash the car. So
No,
we
you
don't have
just
to go.
lie. How often do you see your mother? Once a week? 3 times a month? Next
But
time
now
you-
I know if he tells me he can't come over because he was in an accident.
Yeah,
that
he's making it up.
Okay, but listen, you just call. You say, "Ma, I got in an accident. I'm waiting for the tow truck. It's not that bad. Just one quarter panel got hit, and I got a flat." Next time you see her, you got a new fender, and what you do, you Simonize just one fender of the car. I'm serious. Now she's gonna call you, and she's gonna say, "What are you saying?" You say, "Ma, I can't hear you. Ma, I got a bad signal." She's gonna say, "Well, where are you now?" Ma, look, I gotta go. I got a bad signal. The cops are here. I'm gonna call you right back. You hang up the phone. You immediately put it in airplane mode. You leave it in airplane mode for 45 minutes, and then you say, 45 minutes later, "I'm sorry, I was at a." I do this to my mother all the time. This is how you get away with this kind of stuff. Don't go. Don't go. You can't go. We got a lot to do tonight.
I have to go.
Are you going to give her a gift?
I am.
So you're giving up a Friday night and a gift.
I have no choice.
What are you giving her, $50?
No,
You're giving her more than $50?
I am.
What place is it at? Is it a big catering place or a restaurant or what?
May I see the invitation, please?
Oh, Christ.
It's at catering hall.
Okay. Okay, so you know what this means? It's a family rate. Most of the guests, or half of the guests, are under drinking age. They worked out a deal. It's going to be $25 a person. You give her $50. You're only supposed to give them the amount of money it costs for them to have you. In other words, your gift, collectively, as a bunch of guests, is the party. They get a free party because you attend.
Oh, wait, that requires me to do what? An assessment of the costs?
You don't write out the check before you go there, do you?
I'm giving her cash.
Okay, so just don't seal the envelope till you get there. If it's not an open bar, she gets $50.
If it's not an open bar, I'm staying in the car.
There you go. If it's not an open bar, get in the car.
Wait, stop.
What?
When, at what part of life did you learn all of these rules? I didn't learn any of this stuff.
I'm in the business. I see this happen every night. You go to these parties and you assume it's going to be a real nice fancy thing, especially the smaller family parties. When people walked in all dolled up, and it's like, you know, the Gadzooks Bar and Grill, and you walk in and it's a cash bar, and they got like, you know, a tray of macaroni, a tray of salad, and maybe a tray of chicken cutlets, and if you're lucky, maybe some type of beef. It's usually just cold hamburgers. But everyone wrote out their check for $150 already.
And you see the people that were giving cash go over to the corner and go and take out a bill or two?
Probably not, because they're stupid. But that's why you never put a $100 bill in there. You put in 5 20s. This way you can take 1 or 2 back. That's how you do it. You give it a cash. Don't give her a $100 bill. Give her small change so you can take some back.
I went to the bank and I got 2 $100 bills.
Wait, you giving her $200?
That's what my mother said I have to do.
Well, you're stupid. Your mother said so. You know, your mother's got
He
this.
was going to give her 100, and his mother goes, "Oh, that's not enough because that's like $50 a person, and they're definitely going to spend more than $50 a person on you."
You know what? See, your mother, with all respect, she doesn't think of money the way you do. She thinks of money, whereas she can't take it with you. She's a little older, and she's thinking, what do I care if I give her $200? But you have a few decades left to you.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, you got to save the money. 520s in the envelope. You walk in there. The first thing you do is go to the bar. If they don't have good bourbon, if they don't have good booze, and it's just like house brand shit and Budweiser, you take a $20 bill back. If it's a cash bar, you take another $20 bill back. Then you give her $60 because then they'll think, wow, most people gave me 50. I got an extra $10 from Uncle Danny. You understand? You still look like a big shot. Don't let them push you around. I wouldn't even go. I wouldn't go. Sweet 16s are stupid. Who do you care?
Didn't you like go to California to your niece's sweet 16?
No, to her wedding.
Oh. Well, the gift was that you came to California.
No, but the gift is supposed to be such that the party should be free for them. In other words, they should walk away not at a profit, but not at a loss. Now, there are exceptions to that. If they decide to be flown in by helicopters and they have all these elaborate things, and you can't afford it, you have one choice. You give a sensible gift, or you respectfully decline. That's all. You can't go to a party. If it costs them $1,000 to invite you, they should not expect you to give them a $1,000 gift. If it costs $500 to have you and Trish there, they shouldn't expect you to give them $500 back. So they should budget their wedding according to what the guests can afford. All right?
John, you need to write an advice column.
This is Amy Vanderbilt would say this. It would be right out of Amy Vanderbilt's book. If it's not in there, I'm gonna. You know what? I'm going to become Johnny Vanderbilt. That's it.
This is tonight's topic.
It's tonight's topic, and you got to go.
I have to go, and it's fine. I got 2 minutes.
They got Wi-Fi over there?
I don't know. I'm going to Staten Island. I don't know what that's like. That's like going to the Ukraine.
You know how Staten Island got its name?
No.
Well, you know, when Columbus was coming over with the Nina, the Pinta, and Mongo Santa Maria, and he's standing and looking at the just vast ocean. And what's his name? The map maker, Vespucci? He was sitting right next to him. They saw a little lump on the horizon. And Columbus said, hey, Vespucci, Staten Island? It's an old one. All right, listen.
What a goodie.
Give them what you can afford. Don't go over what you can afford. And if they're giving you less than you're paying for, you are totally justified in pulling a couple 20s out of that envelope. Do not give them exact change that you can't break. 5 20s. Make them clean 20s. Because then they think, oh, this is convenient because they can take one of those $20 bills and tip a waiter or buy gas on the way home. You give them a $100 bill and it's nice and clean. It's theirs. There's nothing you can do about it. There's my advice. Have a good time at your Sweet 16. And I guess we'll do this next Friday.
You're Johnny Vanderbilt.
It's Johnny Vanderbilt saying good night and see you next week.